If you want a natural and organic fiberglass-free mattress, then allow me to introduce the Saatva Latex Hybrid. Simply put, I'm going to tell you whether or not this bed is worth it. I'm Lauren, editor and mattress and bedding expert here at Mattress Nerd. I've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and we are here in the Nerd Lab to run this one through a series of geeky tests. I'll give you my thoughts, go in-depth on performance, and of course give you my pro-con list. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into it. I wanted to start off by letting you all know that Saatva sent us this mattress for free to test and review, and we may earn a commission if you decide to buy. That being said, no one is paying me to say nice things about this mattress, so if you want the negatives, I built a con section into this review for you negative Nancys. Now let's get into the highlights. I'm going to tell you about the policies of the Saatva so you know exactly what to expect when you buy. Now this bed ships for free, comes with free white glove delivery, free mattress setup, and free old mattress removal. You can try this bed out for a full year, and during that time frame, if you don't like it, you can return it. Here's the catch. There is a $99 processing fee for returns, so unlike other competitors where returns are free, returns are not free here. But if you do decide to keep it, you get a lifetime warranty. Now, if you want to know more about either policy in depth, you can check out our full written review in the description. Listen, I'm a mattress reviewer, so I gotta cut into this bed to get a good look at the layers and see how they perform, but please don't try this at home or you will void your warranty. Now let's take a peek inside. Starting with this cover, it is a quilted cover that has some wool and plush fibers built in for comfort, and then we have our primary comfort layer, which is this latex foam that's zoned for perfect body alignment, and it also provides some cooling. Look at this breathable layers here, and latex foam is also naturally cooling. By the way, I forgot to mention that the cover is treated with an antimicrobial, so it should be hypoallergenic. Now onto the support layer, which are these pocketed coils, which add some extra bounce, breathability, and durability to your bed, and they're also reinforced along the edge for great edge support. At Mattress Nerd, we like to rate firmness on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is firmer than my belief that I could easily hit a target with a rubber band slingshot. Now, the Saatva Latex Hybrid is a very firm 8 out of 10 on our scale, which is best for back and stomach sleepers. But we also want to see how well this bed responds to your movements using this lacrosse ball. So as I bounce it on the floor, you see it comes right back up to me. Now let's try this on the mattress surface. So this is the bounce we're looking for in order to see good responsiveness in a mattress. Latex foam is responsive, coils are responsive, so you should have no trouble changing positions on this mattress. A mattress is going to perform differently based on your sleep position and body type, so let's talk about how the Saatva Latex Hybrid performs for side, back, and stomach sleepers, starting with side sleepers. You all need a mattress that relieves pressure from the hips and the shoulders and keeps the spine in a straight line. Now, since this bed is pretty firm, it does not relieve pressure very well for all side sleepers, so I would recommend a softer bed. Now onto back sleepers. You all just need a mattress that maintains the natural S-curve of the spine, and this firm bed does that really well, so it works for all back sleepers. However, lightweight back sleepers may want some more cushion, but that's up to preference. And lastly, stomach sleepers. You all need a bed that's firm enough to keep the hips elevated and in line with the rest of the spine. And since this bed is pretty firm, it should work for all stomach sleepers. If you sleep with a partner, pet, or child, this is the section for you. If you don't, go ahead and skip it. Now, this is motion isolation, which is a bed's ability to stop motion at the source, keep it from transferring across the mattress and waking up your partner. So to test this, I put a beaker of liquid on that side of the bed, and we're gonna see how much the liquid moves to see how much motion transfers. So as I press my hands into the mattress, mimicking the feel of tossing and turning, the liquid in the beaker is moving a little bit, but nothing significant. But we're gonna test this further by dropping a weighted ball into bed to simulate someone getting in and out. As I do this, there is really not that much movement in this beaker, so I would say this is great motion isolation, which I'm pretty surprised considering the responsive materials in this mattress, so it's a great option for couples. Now it's time to test edge support. Now edge support refers to the level of support you're gonna get around the perimeter of your mattress. So it's really good for couples who want some space for one another, edge of the bed sleepers, and seniors and those with mobility issues who rely on the edges to get in and out of bed. Now, Saatva usually has some of the best edge support we've ever seen because they have foam reinforced edges. However, this is an organic mattress, so it has coil reinforced edges, so it's not as strong as we're used to, but it's still pretty solid. I'm sinking past this Euro pillow top layer here, but it's really solid once I hit the coils. Now, organically sourced materials are not cheap, so let's just go ahead and check that price tag. We've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses here at Mattress Nerd, and we found that most queen-size beds range anywhere between $500 to $3,500. And a queen-size Saatva Latex Hybrid is around $2,200 for a queen, so definitely not cheap, but we are nerds, so we always have a money hack. So check the link in the description for the most up-to-date pricing and our exclusive coupons. We're almost near the end of this review, so it's time for the pros and cons list. I made a list of the 3 best and worst things about the Saatva Latex Hybrid. I like to start out with the bad news, so let's get into the cons. First up, this is not a great option for side sleepers. The bed is simply too firm to relieve pressure from your hips and your shoulders. Next up, while you do get the free white glove delivery service and free old mattress removal, returns are not free. So if you're unsure about this bed, it's not an entirely risk-free purchase. And lastly, this bed does not have a small price tag, so you have to be ready to spend some money if you want this mattress. Now, on to the pros. First up, this bed is made with organic cotton, natural wool, and natural latex foam, so if you're an environmentally conscious person, this is a good option for you. Next up, people with back pain. That latex layer has zone support, so it should keep your spine perfectly aligned, which is the key culprit in back pain. And lastly, hot sleepers. This bed has lots of breathable layers and naturally cool latex, so you shouldn't overheat on this bed. So bottom line, how does the Saatva Latex Hybrid perform? Well, it works really great for hot sleepers, couples, and eco-conscious shoppers, but it may not be the best option for side sleepers and folks on a budget. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're at it, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel. It always helps, and for more content like this, follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye!